Well, welcome everybody to our Friday morning Zoom training call. I'm Erin Giguere. I am a director of field leadership with Living to Be, and I am super excited with everything that's been going on with Living to Be lately. We've just been having great results with all of the products. People are getting great results with that, and they're also getting great results with the business. So I'm going to go over the second half of the Zoom training. I'm going to go over the second half of the 10 steps to getting started. I'll just recap a little bit from yesterday. Number one, become an affiliate. Make sure you get your 400 PV order. Number two, join the Facebook groups. Number three, get your text reminders. Number four, sponsor 3 preferred customers in your first 72 hours. And number 5 is sponsor your 2 affiliates within your first week. Number 6 is my favorite. If any of you know me from the past or from, other things, I'm the belly to belly builder. I don't do well with the internet stuff and all the techie stuff. That's not my thing. I am the face-to-face, belly to belly person. So number 6 is schedule your first glow party. This should be promoted like a wedding and completed within your first week in the business. And the glow parties, the thing about the glow parties that you want to remember, you want people to think that they can have their life, work their jobs, do their have their kids and deal with all that stuff that's coming up and still be able to do the glow party. So, or an opportunity meeting or whatever. So I like to keep them really simple. Now, obviously, if it's like a Friday night with the girlfriends or, something like that, it might be a little bit different. But we want to be having these opportunity meetings as much as possible. Like your ultimate goal in your business, you throw one a week and then you have parties going on every single day of the week all over the place. That's the ultimate goal. So you want to make sure that you keep it simple so that people can go, because a lot of times if it's this big extravagant thing, people think to themselves, oh, I can't do that. I work full time. I have kids. I have soccer. I have baseball. I have, this, that, and the other. And so they need to know, okay, we're going to keep it short and simple. We're going to, get you in, get you out, let you try everything, give you a little spiel, talk to you about the opportunity, get you signed up, get you out the door. But you want to get those glow parties scheduled right away. And my number one rule with the glow parties or opportunity meetings, anything that you're going to do is bring your calendars. I have a paper calendar because like I said, I am so not the techie chick. I am not having stuff on my phone, which I should get into the new century or whatever, but I'm paper. I'm a paper pusher. And so I have my little calendar that I carry with me everywhere. And we schedule a party. You throw a party for one of your affiliates or a friend, we schedule another party. We don't leave a party without getting another party in the books. And so you want to make sure those parties, when we're doing calls and we're posting on Facebook and we're posting on Instagram and these other social media sites, that's great. You're talking to one person at a time. When you're doing these parties, you're hitting multiple people at once. And a little story from back in the day, I had a girl that came in, she was a mail lady, and, she came in for the business and was just having great results. And her very first party, she had like 35 people at, and she hit the first rank from her first party. So, the parties are huge because you can hit more people at one time. And what's going to happen if you're new to this business, you're going to go through your warm market. And so when you're through your warm market, doing these parties is how you're going to get into other people's networks. So what I'll do is I'll offer, if you host a party, I'll throw in a freebie. Maybe I'll give them a little, one of the little tubes of the Instant Smooth, or that's probably what I'll give, or a little gift bag or something like that. But I'm asking my friends, host a party for me. Even if you're not interested in it, would you host a party for me? And then when they host a party and all their friends sign up, I'm like, hey, you want to do the business or should I take all that money? So usually, you can get them going that way too. But the glow parties for me, or opportunity meetings, those are huge, huge, huge. You guys should be having them every single day throughout your organization. Maybe you're not throwing all of them, but I am throwing as many as I possibly can, events here, out and about places and meetings and things like that. So that's the glow parties. I will not keep beating that one, but I'm pro glow party. Number 7, fill out your affiliate kit with your sponsor. Discovering your why, creating your story, listing your goals, and creating your prospecting list are essential to your success. This is your business plan. This is your success plan, we'll call it, because this business is optional. I've said it before on calls and things like that. There's nobody hanging over your head going, you have to do X, Y, Z to get paid. So if you're doing this as a business, you have to be a self-starter. You have to be the one that's going out there and getting it done. And if you don't have a why, it's not easy. I will tell you this. It's simple, but it's not easy. And so if you don't have something pulling you out of bed every morning and getting you moving, it's really easy to go, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes the next day, and then a week later, and then a month later, and you're still, at the same rank or, doing the same thing 6 months from now when you could have been a diamond already. So that why is huge. When I did my first why, it was ridiculous. It was 17 pages long, and it had everything under the sun under it. And your why is going to change as you go. It will morph, if you will. And so mine started out 17 pages long, and now it's 2 sentences. And I just thinking about it makes me want to cry, because it's so ingrained in my heart that it gets me up, it gets me moving when I'm having a bad day, when I'm not feeling like I'm doing it, when I'm just being yucky and whatever, funky. That why pushes me forward, and it pulls me, if you will. And so figuring out what your why is huge. And it may not happen overnight. I write it in pencil because you're going to change it as you go. And, with the affiliate kits, I like everybody to do the affiliate kits once a year, because you're putting down your goals, you're putting down your why, you're putting down your list, and to keep it, because every year you want to look at your progress. We're not comparing ourselves to anybody else. We're comparing ourselves to how far we've come. So, every year we're going to be doing these affiliate kits and rewriting our goals, rewriting our whys, honing in on our desires and all that good stuff. I'm very handsy on this thing, I just decided. Okay, so, and then creating your story, listing your goals. Listing your goals is huge. Roadmap, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? So you got to figure out where you're going so that you know how to get there. And your list. Now, the list in the affiliate kit's 50. And if you've worked with me before, you know that I say minimum of 200 on your list. So you just staple extra paper on the back of it, or get a notebook or whatever. But we all know a ton of people. Way more people than 50 people. You can use that memory jogger, go through your Facebook, go through your phone, go through if any of you have a little old address book, go through that. So you can come up with a list of 200. You don't have to keep it at 50, and always be adding to your list. That's your working paper. So, and I'll go over, some other things later. That just totally sparked an idea in my head. Okay. So then number 8 is help your 2 new affiliates complete steps 1 through 7 and become a VIP maker. Duplication is key. Now, number 8 is the infinity sign. So we keep doing that one over and over and over and over. You're going to do this list over and over and over and over and over. You're going to get through it, and then you're going to go back and do it again. And we're going to teach those 2 new affiliates to do it. And so with these systems and everything that we're doing, Our goal is to learn it. Our goal is to make it so that it's second nature. And then our goal is to teach our people how to do it and make it second nature for them. And then our goal is to teach our people how to teach it. And that's how you're going to get duplication. And once you start getting that duplication going, it starts to snowball. And you'll wake up one day and you'll look at your number and your numbers and you're like, where is that from? Because you get somebody down a little bit that just goes crazy. So number 8 is huge. Number 9, demo the timeless skincare line and sample the inspired and unleashed. It says to 50 people, 200. They say 50, I say 200. From your affiliate kit list, don't forget to get their contact information and give them yours. Getting their contact information is imperative to your follow-up. They are not going to call you. That's the bottom line. If you don't get a number, you wasted your time. So make sure you always get a number. People ask me all the time, do you have a business card? I do have a business card, but I say, you know what? I don't have any on me. Here's my phone. I get it all ready to put my contact information in. Put your name and number on my phone and I'll call you. If I have one and then, I'm like, oh, look, I found one in my pocket, whatever. So I can give them one because I like my cards. But you always want to get their contact information because they're not going to call you. I've had people that I've lost a contact on or something like that where I've called them, later, months later. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just found your contact. And they're like, oh, I've been waiting for you to call me. What? They won't call you. Do I need to say it 500 times? They're not calling you. You have to call them. You have to call them. So that's huge. And follow up, the fortunes in the follow-up. Contact the people you have shared the products and or opportunity with to answer any further questions and help them get started. Follow up. So warm, cold, hot. Okay, hot follow-up. I'm on them every day. Hey, what's happening? What are you doing? What are you thinking? Got questions? What can I do? Warm, I do probably once a week. Cold, I'll do once a month. But I use my list. So that list that we're making of your 200 people, that list is what I'm working off of. And I'll put cold, hot, whatever. And we have stuff in the back office of you. I think it's only on the pro version. Get the pro version. You have to have the pro version. If you're doing this as a business, treat it as a business. Get the pro version. It's going to give you everything that you need. That's like a mandatory. It's $10 a month, I think. I'm pretty sure. And get that because it's going to give you everything. And there's a contact manager in there. Put your people in. It'll help you keep notes and keep track. If you're techie, if you're me and you're papery, you can do it on paper. So let me recap. I'll be shorter today because I know I went long yesterday. Become an affiliate. To max out your account plan, 400 points in your first month. Remember, your people are going to do what you do. So if you're not throwing glow parties, if you're not maxing out your comp plan, if you're not, doing all the stuff that you're teaching them to do, they're not going to do it either. They'll do probably 50% of what you do. If you're lucky, you might get lucky and you might get 100%er, but they're probably doing 50% of what you do, or maybe even 30% of what you do. So you have to be doing it all because otherwise they're not doing nothing. So become the affiliate, 400 points, join the Facebook group, register for the text reminders, sponsor 3 preferred customers, 2 affiliates, schedule your first party and throw it, schedule it and throw it, and then schedule more. And then fill out your affiliate kit with your sponsor. And here's the other thing with the goals. I always tell them, because it's really kind of hard if you don't know how everything works. I tell them with the goals, write down a number. What's the number that would set you free? What's the number that would ease your life? What's the number that would make everything better? And so then I can go and figure out, okay, we need to have this many diamonds in your organization. We need to have this many whatever. So, work with them on that. And if you guys have questions about it, reach out to me, reach out to Lindsay, reach out to the leaders. We can break it down for you too. And I've been needing to do this. I'm actually going to break down everything now with the timeless so we know who needs what and whatever. So I'm rambling. I'll show you when I'm done. And then we're going to help your new affiliates complete steps 1 through 7, and then demo and sample and follow up. So that is your 10 steps to getting started. If you have questions about it, reach out. Do it and 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 do it. This is how your business is going to be successful. If you guys have any questions, reach out. And I guess that's it today. I'm Erin Giguere. I'm living to be a leader of ridiculously huge, awesome trainers of many, many diamonds. Now let's leave the meeting.